Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to A Rise of a Nation here with Greece. And my God, we've got a monster episode in store for you today. As you can see, we are first and we are taking on Olympiacos here in the league. This is the situation. I'm very, very excited. We are 1 point clear with 7 games to play. So we've got Olympiacos here today, and it is the end of the first round of our Champions group. So what that means is we play AEK, Panathinaikos, PAOK and Offi all before we take on Olympiacos again. So I'm thinking for this episode, what we might do is we might actually play both games against Olympiacos depending on how the season goes. If we wheels fall off the wagon or anything, then we'll just go straight into the season review of this season. So I'm very, very excited for this episode. The run lately has been really good, which has been fantastic to see. Let's get down more so to where we're up to. And I think, we're here against PAOK with a 1-1 draw. We had the 8 game here where we won 2-1. PAOK, we drew 1-1, but we played really, really well. They just scored an absolute banger there with Kurtic. But then from then on, 3-1 against Offi Crete and 4-0 against Panathinaikos. And you're going to think, what the hell is a 4-1-1-3-1? It's just a 4-2-3-1. There's no difference there. But what we're doing is we're going into this shape here, which has been fantastic so far on the stream today. So if you haven't already, make sure you follow us at Paulie29 on Twitch, because all this stuff happens live, and if you don't want to miss it, then that's the best place to be. So that's the team we're going to go with as well. Cardinale in goal with Rogan at right back, Barabec, Guti, Sanders to round out the defense with Jezvenek and Bardu in the midfield with Kamara, Buzuki, Zukic and Kamara. We do have a few guys that are out. We've got no Valenzuela, who has been fantastic for us the last few games, which is disappointing to lose him. Saponic is out injured, and Samaris is also out injured. So we've got some big players from our squad not in the team today, which is disappointing. We do, need those better players in the team. But to be perfectly honest, the only one that it really impacts is Buzuki having to start. He hasn't played heaps of football for us this season. So we do need to be mindful that we're going to be a bit less dynamic on that right side. But here we go. This game is absolutely massive. If we win this, we are 4 points clear with 6 games to go. So here we go. I am so nervous. You guys have I've been saying to the stream how nervous I am for this game. This is the big one. If we can score first, this would be huge. And we've started off with a highlight, which might be positive. It might be negative. Kamara. Oh, God, don't tell me that's how this game's going to go. Completely on the wrong wavelength with the other players in our team. And Olympiacos are setting up with a similar 4-2-3-1, but they've got Socrates. Zukic. Come on. 5 minutes in, we're having to make a change. We're going to go Schmidi or Vasi. Vasi is going to play on that left wing for us, he's good for a goal. He has played well since joining us from Real Madrid on loan. Can he be the one that fires us into a 4-point lead at the top of the table? Here we go. Highlight for Artis here. It's Sanders into Vasi, Jezvenek, Rogan. I don't know why he's on this side. I've told him to stay wider, and he's come almost to left back, but he hits it straight at Vaklik. And here we go. This is Olympiacos' best chance. And can we deal with this ball? We do. Guti nods it back to Cardinale. And the one big change I've made to this system from the last time we played with a similar 4-2-3-1, the first change is actually the fullbacks. I've told them to stay wider when we've got the ball. So you should be able to see some natural width from them in this episode. But I've also set it to regroup rather than counter press. So as soon as we have situations like that, I try to get the boys back into our shape very, very quickly so we become harder to break down. And I think that's shown with our defensive performances. Obviously, it's going to take away a little bit from our ability to go forward, but I'm prepared to probably risk, the odd couple goal that comes from counter pressing versus the amount we were conceding from trying to then press and teams playing through us and all the rest of it. So you can see here our shape's pretty decent at the moment. We do sort of concede the odd chance through the middle, but I think that's just because we've got the Segunda Volante. That's a disappointing goal to concede there. Bouncing back, which is a bit disappointing to Masuras. Not what I wanted to see after 20 minutes. So that's some good football there, to be fair. Good little flick ball through there, but that's, Brabec stretching a foot out and we just can't deal with it, which is a bit disappointing that we were there to win the ball But what we're going to do is we're going to encourage the boys because we don't want to be down and out this early. We've started okay. Not dominating the game as I would have liked. It's funny that they've got a set of Kamaras and we've got a set of Kamaras. There's 4 Kamaras on the pitch at the moment, so the ref must be having a hard time distinguishing between them. But here we go. It's Brabec here. I don't know why. I got to look at his traits, man, because he's playing as a centre back on defend. I don't know why he's dribbling so much with the ball. I have to tend to dribble less. But here we go. We've got to win this ball. It looks like it's going to be a free header to Sanders. Brings it down well. We start to shift the ball a bit better here. Can we get wider? We need to start stretching this Olympiacos defense around, and that's not how we're going to do it. We need to start getting at Kolarov because we know he's not going to be quick. They find Cisse at the back. We've got to win this. Well done. We find Vasi. Here we go. This looks a little bit better from the boys in yellow. Guti, can we spread this ball a bit wider? We can't just keep it congested in the middle. Vasi is quick. Ball in. Kamara. Was that blocked? I think it was. It was. We've got a corner here. Come on. Can we find a equalizer from the corner? Buzuki up to Guti. That would have been very, very nice for us. But it doesn't matter. We're in this game. We're definitely in the game. And we are pushing Olympiacos as much as possible. Here we go. Buzuki, ball in. Bang. Brabec. That was a great save from Vaklik as well. 30 minutes in. We've had a couple sort of half chances. We cannot concede one here. Rogues needs to win the ball. He's done enough there. Buzuki starts looking to drift inside. Rogan's going on the outside. We don't look for him though, which is annoying. Sanders, can he play the line and then get the ball back? Well done, Vasi. He hold it up. He looks for Yevs. Here we go. We're actually recycling the ball quite nicely in this shape as well. We look for Kamara. He's through. It's Abubakar Kamara. They reckon he might be offside though. He did look a tad offside, but is it going to be given? Let's have a look. Do we get given the goal? It's disallowed. That was some good football though. I'm not going to lie. That's what we want to see from the boys. Look, Kamara drops in really deep, creates that space. He is offside. Good little ball there from Vasi around the corner, but unfortunately it is not going to count. We got to find one. We really need to find a goal here. Here we go. It's Cisse for Olympiacos. Looking long, but we've dealt with those balls pretty well so far here today. Buzuki drifts inside. What a ball. It's Yev. Oh, it's Yanni Yevs. Needs to at least get that shot away. That's so frustrating. Can we encourage? Can we? I reckon we're right on top here, and we got to utilize that momentum. 7 shots to 3, 3 on target to 3 though, which is a little bit disappointing from our end again. That we're not very clinical in front of goal. It takes us a few chances to really get some goals going, but Kolarov goes long again. There's no option, and we are setting up really well here against Olympiacos. We've got Buzuki there, Rogan. Can we just find the right ball now into the box? We find Boadu, back to Rogan. Buzuki's on his left foot. He can't find anyone. Look at this defense. Look how this rock solid that defense was. We do win another corner though, but how many highlights is it going to take us to find a goal? Buzuki, ball in. We don't win it, and here come Olympiacos. If they score this, I'm going to be so mad. Well done, Boadu. That's a great foul. Hopefully he avoids a card, which would be fantastic. I think he has actually, which is surprising. And here we go, Kolarov. We know of his quality. Oh my God. He scored enough of those for Manchester City back when he was in England, but right now we don't want him scoring them here in Greece. Here we go, Sanders. The ball was on the line right there. Now you got to cut it inside. Now this is where we just need to be patient. We find Boadu. Ball out wide, Buzuki. There goes Rogan. He's staying wide as well. That's what we want. Can we just find this space? Here we go. Here we go. This is what I wanted to see. Why are you going back now? You're offside, Kamara. Don't even bother. Twice. Abubakar, man. Come on. You're well offside. Why even go to VAR? The linesman should be calling that one offside. Yep, thanks. Thank you so much, VAR. You're so valuable to this sport. Let's have a look at this. Look how far offside he is. Oh my God, he's a full body length offside. Anyway, we're looking good. That's the problem. This is the thing that frustrates me. We actually are looking good, and we don't deserve to be 1-0 down, but we're 1-0 down. So can we find a way in this second half to turn it around? I really don't know, because I'm going to point my finger and I'm going to say we need to show everybody. I'm going to pump my fist, keep going. I don't want to be negative. I think if I go negative, I'm just going to lose them. So we've got to like pump them up a little bit. Realize that we are actually good, and then try and take one of these chances. End of the day, a draw would frustrate me a little bit, but it wouldn't be the worst result. We definitely can't lose here. That's the thing. We can't lose this game. The ref wants Vasi. I really can't take Vasi off because I've got Schmid, but I don't want to take Vasi off because he was a sub. I don't know, it's got a weird thing with subs. Once they come on, I don't really like taking them off. Let's encourage. Can we just find something? This is going to be painful, I think, trying to find that goal. We know Olympiacos are going to be quality at the back. Can we just break them down one more time? It's Kamara, Buzuki, looking for Kamara, AK-47. We can't link up. It's Guti. This is just now where we've got to be smart. Can we just knock the ball around? Can we shift their defense around? We know they're playing 4-2-3-1. We should be able to get overloads here because their wingers aren't dropping. It's Kamara into Kamara, looking for the other Kamara. There we go. It's gone out for throw-in. 49 minutes gone. Can we just get this job done? I really don't know. We've had 11 shots to 4, 4 on target to 3. We're looking good, and that's the problem. We are looking good, and then we just give away a dumb chance. But it's Buzuki. Where are you clearing that ball? Just frustrating. The definition of frustrating. El Arabi is through, but he's offside, which is fine. This is not what I wanted to see. We're on key or extended highlights? We're on extended. I thought we were on key. All right, we're going back to key. We're going down to key. All right, let's go. Here we go. Come on. Can we find just something here? We need to just dig deep, lads. Here we go. Rogan, Guadu, Get it back to Rogan. Whip a ball in. It's Kamara. Come on, let's go. Abubakar Kamara. That's what we needed. 1-1. That's exactly what we needed. That's good football there as well. We've got the ball-winning midfielder helping out our fullback there out wide, which is fantastic to see. And that is exactly what we needed from this game. Boadu, I don't quite know what happened there. There was a bit of a weird glitch there in the engine, but finding Kamara, Vlakic, whatever his name is, can't punch the ball. And there we go. Can we find a second goal here at home in a game we've dominated? Like, I'm not going to say that lightly. We have absolutely dominated this game. But here we go. Who's over this? Buzuki. Is he going to step up this time? Oh my God, that was just curled a bit too much. That would have been absolutely fantastic. Big change coming up here. I'm going to take Yanni off very, very soon, I think, because I don't want to run him into the ground because we still need him available because he's very, very solid for us. So let's go and get Yanni and let's get Stankovic on. And I want to keep that last sub available for us, I think. We just don't know if we're going to get an injury or anything. But here we go. 16 shots to 4, 6 on target to 3, and 56% possession. We have dominated this game. We deserve a win. Are we going to get that win? I'm going to encourage the boys one more time. Kamara looks like he's going to be the one that's going to come off here with 15 minutes to play as well as in the attacking midfielder Kamara, Ronaldo Kamara. There we go. Because he's absolutely spent. We've got Vasi. He needs to run here. Just put that pressure on Kenny Lala. We don't want him getting in behind or scoring like he did last season to take a 90th minute winner from us. But here we go. Sanders, Stankovic. Can we find the right ball? Buzuki just cannot. How can you not beat Kolarov to the ball, man? Come on. He's got dust for legs. Here we go. Rogan, Guadu. Please, this is a long highlight. Buzuki, Kamara looks for Stankovic. Come on, lads. Let's go. Nikola Stankovic puts us 2-1 to the good. That's what we wanted at home. What a comeback. Brabec is struggling. Fabiano is going to come on at centre-back for us. That is massive. Good football there as well from the lads. We're looking at it from the reverse angle. Buzuki, Kamara. What a ball from our striker. Look at that. Looking for our Segunda Volante, making that run into the box. That is fantastic football from the boys in yellow. That is what we needed. That's what we've come to see. And can we hold on here? Adair's on now for Olympiacos. They've just got such better, experienced players, but it's the young players of Aris with heart, with passion, with desire that have taken a late lead. And Cardinali just says, get this ball out of here and let's set up. It's Kamara who needs help now. It's Buzuki who slides. Kamara! Abubakar, just put it into the far corner, man. Why are you hitting that straight at the keeper? Come on, boys. Let's hold on here. There's still time, which is frustrating. It's Buzuki, Ronaldo Kamara, Stankovic dwelling on the ball. That's not what we want to see. And we've actually, look, that's the regroup. Look at that. We've got everyone behind the ball now. And can we close the middle? We can't. It's Adair, and it's a big save. This is the one thing that I'm concerned with. We do concede a lot of chances down the middle of our defence. So I'm going to have to tell our boys to sit a bit narrower, I think, as that header goes wide. It looks like there might have been an offside, or was he pointing? No, he was pointing for a goal kick. All right. All right, let's praise the boys. Let's get them happy. Let's get them up and about. We're playing well. We're doing enough. We're doing enough here, boys. Come on. Can we get out of here with the 3 points and be 4 points clear of Olympiacos with, was that 5 games to go, I think, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 5 games to go after this one. Can we be 4 points clear? There's only a few minutes left. There's 4 minutes added on. No more highlights, please. No more highlights, FM. Please. please leave it at this 2-1 win. This would be huge. A minute to play. Is that all we're going to see? Please, no highlights, and there it is. Full time. We've taken down Olympiacos. What a result that is. Outstretched the arms. That is mental. From 1-0 down, we've come back and we've won 2-1. That is absolutely fantastic. And YouTube, I don't know what you're going to see next. This is why you need to be here on stream, because it could be either the Olympiacos second game where we could win the league, or it could be the end of the season where we've thrown it away. But regardless, you are going to see that right now. Welcome back, YouTube. As you can see, we've won the league. I've made a big mistake. My maths was wrong. I found out when I went into this game that we could actually mathematically win the league, and I kind of underestimated that, because what ended up happening was, before this game, Olympiacos played against AEK and lost 3-1, which meant a win in this game was going to make it mathematically impossible for anyone to catch us. So I thought we'd cut into the celebrations of our league win here. We won 2-0 on the night against Bulk. Who's going to do the cartwheel? There we go. We got a cartwheel there by one of our players. What an achievement it is for the team. What we'll do is I'll cut back to you guys once we get to the season review, so we can have a look at who our best players were. Welcome back, YouTube. We are here with the end of season review here with Artis. Let's get straight into it. You can see the one trophy we've won is the Greek Super League. Who would have thought? What a season it has been for us here in Greece. Absolutely fantastic. Let's go have a look at the new arrivals. Here we go. So we've got lots of new arrivals, and look at the average rating. I don't know why we've got that many new arrivals that the game's actually struggling to actually process them all. Here we go. Far out. That is a lot of players that we've brought in this season. But I think, obviously, by average rating, we've got Leonardo Koutris here with 1 goal and 11 assists from 23 starts. We've got Emilio Insui from how many games? 20 games at a 7.29. Maybe I should have played him a little bit more. Victor Rogan, who joined us from Chukaritsk for 500k. What a player he's been. 2 goals, 11 assists. Absolutely fantastic. Guti as a free transfer. Again, great player for us with a 7.2. We've got Fernando, who again was very, very solid for us and started scoring a lot more towards the end of the season, which was fantastic. We then have our boy Jan, who again came with a transfer fee but was fantastic in the middle of the pitch. They reckon Cardinali was our player of signing of the season. He played 48 games and got 1 assist. But some really good options here that we've brought in. Obviously Vasi as well. Patricio, 4 games, probably not enough from him, to be perfectly honest. Saponic has done a fantastic job from Atletico Madrid. Schürrle probably didn't play as much as I anticipated at that 650k price, but you never know, we might be able to get more out of him next year. Kamara, I'm surprised, has only averaged a 6.92, but I think that's down to a few different position changes for him, and I think towards the end, yeah, the board are extremely disappointed with the deal to sign Kamara. That's fine. 2.2 mil is a lot, but I think we're going to get some good returns out of him in the new system. He's still got that 5-star potential, and I think he's only going to get better, which is fantastic for us. Then we've got a few players here that maybe didn't get as much opportunities as they would have liked, but let's go into the results, and here we go. So it does say that we didn't win the league, but that was the league as before the Champions group, so we have finished first. Don't be fooled by this, it's not an issue. But does it going to show us the competition? Maybe not. All right, biggest win was 7-0 here in the Europa Cup, which was a bit embarrassing for them. That was all in the first half as well. And the match to remember was the 5-2 game against Decina, and I can't remember who they even were. And then our goal of the season was Yanni Boy from 22 meters out to get us a win against Panathinaikos. Finances do not look good. Sponsorship 1.7 mil. Broadcast revenue went down a little bit because we didn't go as far in European competitions, which is fair enough. Corporate, again, we didn't play as many games, and we obviously didn't have the cup final that we had last year as well. Same with the prize money, so you can understand why some of that has gone down, but I think we've managed to retain some of that by winning the league, which was nice, and we're still a 3-star club. How did we line up? 5 at the back was a very utilised system, but I think we've definitely moved away from that now Interesting that Kamara is the only one there without a green 7 rating. But here we go. Fans player of the season was Jakub Brabec, who was very, very good. Young player of the season was Victor. Signing of the season was our goalkeeper. Kamara with 30 goals, gets the more than last year pretty well because he was our top goal scorer last year. Any competition awards, Euro Cup 2 Golden Boot winner. Okay, Kamara did very, very well. An African Striker of the Year with Kamara, which is quite nice to see as well. So history in the making. There we go. It doesn't show the other competition there, but I'll show that to you now before we do leave. And there it is. We finished on 81 points. Olympiacos really did struggle in that Champions group, which for us, we managed to really capitalize on, because if we have a look, how many points were they on from the league table? They're on 61, so they only picked up another 7 points in those 10 games. 10 games. So they really did struggle. But for this episode, guys, this is where we're going to leave it. We will be back very, very soon for another episode of The Rise of a Nation, and we'll be in season 3 with Artis. Hopefully you're excited. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you very, very soon for the next episode of A Rise of a Nation.